This is just another podcast.
Now you know, now you know. I'm so special. I'm so special. I'm so special. Special. Give me what I want. I'll get you if you don't. I'm so special.
Hi friends, it's your boy James. It's been a minute since we've done anything, and I mean it's been about a year. My kid is 15 months, 16 months, almost 16 months old. So yeah, it's been a minute. So quick updates. Somebody messaged us on Instagram wanting our handle. I mean, no. Second of all, there are like so many other podcasts out there named just another podcast. So nothing hurts. If you take it, it's fine, but you can't have ours. So yes, I had a child. His name is Khalil Carter. Like I said, he's almost 16 months. He's 15 months now. Chris also had a second kid, Rocky. Marlo be chilling. I think he's made a full recovery from his injury back in the day. Kevin's still doing his acting thing. Albert also had a second child, daughter, another girl. He's another girl dad. And Edgar lost like 30 pounds and he looks great. So if you guys haven't seen Edgar's socials, go to his socials and find out, how great he looks. He looks great. With that being said, that's my little quick update. We will start up again at some point. Chris and I have been talking about doing some reaction videos, pods or whatnot to certain things, which we'll do. And as well as we really got into some Reddit, other Reddit podcasts are all doing like Am I the Asshole stuff. So I think we'll be diving into some of that. I'm only on here because I'm about to do our fantasy draft for layups only. I'm just debating whether or not I want to record my draft process. It might hurt me for not paying attention, but whatever, that's besides the point. I just want to share a quick story and get this out there. I'm going through some things right now. My wife's father, so my father-in-law recently passed. I follow my socials to help donate because he's not here in Winnipeg. He did pass away in Toronto, and we're just trying to get him home because it is expensive to get him home. So we're trying to bring him home. In a few weeks ago, we did have a ectopic pregnancy as well as a miscarriage. So we were expecting twins. My wife was 10 weeks pregnant. Unfortunately, they did not. It didn't happen. But everything happens for a reason, and especially with that, doctors, they say it's not our fault or it's not anybody's fault. And the thing with that, it's not uncommon, but the amount of people that reach out to us and talk to us about it feels a lot more common than it's led to be on. My English isn't great right now. I don't know why. I'm starting to stutter on that. With that being said, I just want to share a quick story. So a few months ago, when my dad was, we took Khalil to see my dad, so his grandfather. And my dad at the time had asked me if we were going to have a second child. And then we're like, it's too soon. And my dad goes, you know what? After you were born, we never used protection. And I was like, wait, what? What are you saying right now, Dad? And he was saying that, mom was never on birth control. I never wore anything. So, it was only meant to be that we had two. We could have had more. Cool. I could have had another sibling. Cool. But at the same time, gross. Gross. Like, I will never be old enough to ever want to hear about the sexual activity of my parents. Love you, Mom. Rest in peace. Love you, Dad. What the fuck? Do not ever tell me about the amount of sex you had with my mom, because did not need to know that there was still a chance that my dad was raw dogging it, right? I didn't need to hear that. I'm sharing with y'all that now. Because at some of y'all listening to this little rant of mine, your parents are probably raw dogging it too, and probably raw dogging it after you were born if you were like an only child or the youngest one in your family. Just throwing that out there. With that being said, terrible segue. I did want to read in Am I the Asshole? And then I'm going to leave it there. So a quick Reddit. It's Am I the asshole for complimenting my girlfriend's roommate by saying she looked nice when she was dressed up for a date? My partner's roommate and I have a cordial relationship. I was hanging at my partner's place and her roommate was dressed up for a fancy date. When the roommate came out to the living room where my partner and I were having dinner, I said she looked nice and wished she had a fun night. My partner found that very disrespectful that I complimented another woman in front of her. She says it's very hurtful to know I find her roommate attractive now. I'm not sure if I should apologize or hold firm that there's nothing wrong with what I did. My partner feels like women get complimented all the time, so there was no need for me to say it. However, men don't get complimented enough for me to say it. However, men don't get complimented enough, so it's not the same as women complimenting me. She's unsure if she wants to be with a partner who compliments other women. Am I the asshole? You know what, man? You're not the asshole. You said it in passing. You went, hey girl, you look not, you weren't being pervy about it. You're just complimenting something nice. Who doesn't want to hear something nice? Are you the asshole? No, bro. You're just saying something nice. She was leaving. She's clearly going on a date. You're clearly finding your partner you're with is clearly the most attractive person in your eyes. So, bro, you ain't the asshole. So we'll dive into other stories hopefully once Chris and I run it back. But yeah, I just wanted to share a quick update. I appreciate y'all if whoever is listening, if you're watching, I appreciate you. Follow us on socials at Just Another Podcast, as well as at Layups Only, Jam Rich Ball, Wings of Pho. I forgot how I used to end these things, man. Chris used to give a quote, right? So with that, oh man, 10 minutes left before my draft. What is a good quote? This is the final boss and we out. That's not even a good quote, but I don't know. Peace out, guys.
Real or fantasy, and it's really killing me, cause I don't think she's seizing me, that I can be the guy she needs. Stop. Enough of this doubting me. I'm letting her know that I ain't letting her go until she know what I really feel. Just